Yeah, I love that. That's right, that's right.
Oh, you got it!
We seek refuge with God from the accursed Satan. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of God, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praise belongs to God, the Lord of all the worlds.
I want to thank everyone for being here today. If you're here today, it's because you decided to come take a stand. Some didn't take a stand. Don't worry about them. We're here today because we took a stand. And we took a stand for the issues Dr. King stood for. Last week, the President of the United States made a statement noting that countries where immigrants come from, Africa and Haiti and El Salvador, are SHIT holes. That kind of language will not be tolerated from the President or anyone else. And we come here today to ensure that San Diego knows we do not condone it. March Boulevard. That is on the cross.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday.
We shall all be free.
We shall all be free. We shall all be free. We shall all be free someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday.
All right. The black or white, whether Jew or Gentile, whether Protestant or Catholic, he made a difference. He provided an opportunity for all of us to stand up and to be bold. He made an opportunity for all of us to stand up in a non-violent way to make a difference. He made a way for all of us. Now is the time for the opportunity at hand. There are elections coming up that are vitally important. We can't make any changes unless we make those changes legislatively. Please join me in putting your hands together for the Reverend Shane Harris, who is the president of the National Action Network. No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! What do we want? Justice! What do we want? Justice! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! 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 Give yourself a big hand for being here today. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor! Dr. King said that the day we begin to die is the day we become silent about the things that matter most. Yes. So let me go down the line of what matters most. Are you ready? Yes. What matters most is the fact that in this city we have a horrible homeless crisis that needs to be taken care of. Yes. We need subsidized housing first for people and opportunities to transition back into society. Are y'all gonna help me today? we have in this city a mayor who is doing something about homelessness, but not doing enough. You cannot take and put a tent on one side of the city and say that we just gonna put all the homeless people under a couple of tents for a month. That does not transition them back into society.
That's right.
So we come today to say that now, this year we will take under our gird the issue of homelessness and calling for subsidized housing and opportunity first for those in our streets and under our highways. And then, I don't understand, council member, how we can have one of the most horrible epidemics in the country, hepatitis A breakout, and for them to move as slow as they're moving, but the fight is not and will not be over.
All right, all right.
We come to deal with today criminal justice and police reform.
All right.
You can go ahead and clap, we in church. And there, we will ask all the candidates what their plans are to form a real PERT team in this county to deal with people going through crisis when police show up.
All right.
And we want help for our policemen who are trying to deal with those who are going through crisis in our communities. We do not need another African American or Latino gunned down in our streets.
All right.
So this year, we want the county supervisor to enhance a plan around these PERT teams. Somebody say increase the clinicians. Somebody say increase the clinicians. We want increased clinicians around this county when people are going through crisis. Because we can't lose any more people because they were acting crazy. Why? Why do we want increased clinicians? Because the family of Alfred Orlando is here today. Let's give them a big hand. Alfred Orlando should not have lost his life over a year ago. But because some of our police, and I said some, I didn't say all, do not know how to deal with people in crisis and they need de-escalation training. Why? We want families like the Lacey family. The family of James Lacey who is here. Where is our Lacey family? James Lacey was killed months ago on an eviction notice.
Right.
They walked up to his house, ended up going in on this man without trying to save his life. His eviction notice turned into an eviction from this earth.
My Lord.
Why do we want this? Because families like Jonathan Coronel, who is here today.
All right.
Where's Rocio? Where's our sister Rocio at? Let's give our sister, come here Rocio, let's give her a big hand. That's Jonathan Coronel's cousin. Come here Rocio. Fighting for justice for her cousin. He was gunned down in Vista. So, we want justice for these families. Let's give her a big hand. Oh, what are y'all doing with those families? We are organizing a strategic plan. We want not just justice, but policy on the state level that requires the California Attorney General to independently investigate these cases. Why, Reverend? Because we can't trust local prosecutors to investigate local police. It's a conflict of interest.
Yes. All right.
We come here today because this year is a critical year for elections. Somebody make some noise. Oh, Mr. President, did you forget that we built this country?
All right.
Looks like Mr. President forgot that the White House was built on the backs of African Americans who migrated here and built this country. We were brought here. We didn't migrate. That's a good point. See, Reverend Moulton is over here preaching. Why? Because Jesus was a refugee. Jesus was the one that ran from his homeland because of danger and ran to Egypt for peace. Our dreamers are people who have come here, who are looking for opportunity, and they are our doctors, our lawyers, our teachers, and they deserve to be here. So we come to say, dreamers are welcome. Somebody say it, dreamers are welcome. Say it again, dreamers are welcome. We come to say, running for District 50, that's Duncan Island's district. We're going to flip 49. The other day, and you can make some noise, all of San Diego got a victory when Congressman Darrell Issa announced it.
Brother Tony Abuka. Our brother here is the president of the Alfred Olongo Foundation. They founded this foundation after Alfred Olongo's death. You know, it's too instant that we see families who get in situations like they did and they just kind of go away. This family has not just stayed on the front lines, but they're organizing a foundation that's now a 501c3 fighting for justice and equality in the area of policing. And this brother right here, Apollo Olongo, is a firehouse speaker. If y'all ain't heard him speak, you are missing out.
Hello, thank you for all coming today. I just wanted to start off actually with a poem that I actually wrote for my brother. It's just actually just the beginning. Hey yo, if you listen to what I'm saying, all the money in the world, they still can't change a thing. Plan to change things, the help of my family, first generation. Right now we're building up our team. What that means to me is my family is actually here, first generation here in America. This is actually some of my family here. I'm here with some of my nieces and my nephews, and also I'm here with my brother. We're here with a lot of our friends as well. And I appreciate all the support that they've shown us. We continue to show our support because they know as well as I do. We're all family as well. And we want to continue to come together, and we want to continue to push for reform and continue to make these changes that we feel we need. We want to continue to make these changes we feel that we need. I feel as we stand here today, we're the epitome of exactly what Dr. King stood for. All the changes that we're moving for, the marches we're doing, and everything else that we're pushing for is really moving in the correct angle as to where we want to proceed to. This is a long fight, and we plan to continue fighting. I myself plan to fight until there's nothing left. I want to do as much as I can do for my brother, and I want to keep his name alive as long as possible. And I plan to do that with the help of my family. Thank you.
Somebody say, we got your back.
We got your back.
We got your back.
We got your back.
The brother of Alfred Olongo, Tony Abuka.